very sophisticated division of labors. Ants have managers, ants have supervisors, and they have workers, they have army, and etc., as we humans do have. Ants have very advanced communication system as well. They meet once in a while for a meeting to organize their works around. And moreover, ants are running markets. Like the markets, they do business there. For example, in this particular city, we have Shai Bazaar, we have Sarafa Bazaar, and we have many other bazaars in which the business is going on. In this way, similarly, the ants are also having so many bazaars, they have so many markets, they do their business there, they even exchange the goods there. And the last one is that when ants store their grain for one season till the next season, and if that grain gets wet, they put that grain outside in the sunlight as if they understand that is going to be rotted. So these are the amazing facts which research shown us. So that regarding this, the Quran is very logical and very scientific. Now this is the last topic, and it is about mountains and pegs. Today, geologists tell us that the earth on which we live, the radius of the earth is 6,035 kilometers. And the earth crust on which we live, the upper layer of the earth, is very thin, ranging between 2 to 35 kilometers. And due to its thinness, there are high possibilities that there can be a shaking, there can be earthquake on this earth. And regarding this, the mountains work to stabilize this earthquake, and they prevent shaking of this earth. Regarding this, the Quran clearly says in Surah Al-Niba, verse number 6 to 7, that have we not made the earth as a wide expanse and the mountains as pegs? Now here it is saying that the mountains are as pegs, they are tightly firm into the ground, they are entrenched into the ground, and they work to stabilize the earth crust. There was a scientist whose name was Dr. Frank Press. He was the president of Academy of Sciences in USA, and he was also a science advisor to the former US President Jimmy Carter for 12 years. He said in his book that the mountains, they are in wedge shape, and they are entrenched deeply into the ground, and their function is to stabilize this earth. Regarding this, the Quran clearly says about the function of the earth in Surah Al-Anbiya, verse number 31, that and we have set on the earth mountains standing firm, lest it should shake with them. Now here it is saying that mountains are to stabilize the earth, stabilize the earth crust, so that there will be no shaking, there will be no earthquake. So this is what the glorious Quran informed us about 1400 years ago, and this all is what the science is discovering only in recent times. So this was all for my presentation, a very short presentation for not to take you a long time. Now, there are some words to ponder. Our today's main objective to tell you that today we have advanced technologies, we have great universities, we have intellectual minds, but still we sit on a back seat. In the world of discoveries, in the world of sciences, we sit in every aspect, we sit on a back seat. Why is it? We have so many great universities, we have amazing technologies, we have intellectual minds, but still we sit on a back seat. Why we are not the leading people? And even we have the Holy Quran with us, which is telling us about such amazing things already, which the scientists are able to discover only in today's time. So why we are not researching on the Holy Quran as well? And if we analyze that in the past, those people who studied, researched and followed the Quran, they were the most successful geologists, they were the most successful astronomers, they were the most successful scientists, and they were the most successful in every aspect of their life. But today, we don't see anyone. Why is it? why we are not entering into the world of discoveries, why we are not entering it. So in any time, whether it's past, present or future, in any time, if any person, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, studies, researches and follows the Quran, he will be the most successful in all aspects of his life on the face of the earth. Because it's we who make the societies, and it's we who can change the societies. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Awais. Now I request Inspector Namwayaz to come to the podium and proceed the question and answer session.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I thank you all for listening patiently, and your involvement during the program shows that you really enjoyed the session. Now, before taking the first question, I should remind that once you've asked the question, you cannot counter-argument or counter-question. If you have any counter-question, please meet the speaker after the lecture. Now, before taking our first question, I should inform you that for the male teachers, male guests, and male students, the stand for questions is in the middle, and for the ladies, the stand is in that corner. If you want to ask a question, please come down and ask your question. Thank you. Anyone from the audience? From girls, boys, anyone? Yes, please, Mr. Come on. That way.
I'm Rahil from...
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, sure, go on.
I'm Amna Javed, and my question is that you talked about that mountains hold the earth together to prevent the earthquakes. Then what about the plates? They shake the earth, and that's the way how earth is decreasing. It's shrinking.
Thank you very much for your question. Well, earth plates are there, but mountains stabilize the earth till one extent. If mountains would not be there, and if when earth plates move in misplacement, when they misplaced, then the earthquakes occurs. But at that earthquake, if mountains would not be there, then the loss would be much bigger. Like for example, if earthquake appears in anywhere and the people are killed, like 200 people are killed there, for example. And if there would be no mountains, then the loss would be much bigger. It might be 1,000 people killed there, it might be 2,000 people killed there, and it might be the earth would be more in danger, and the earthquake would be more usual process if the mountains would not be there. It does not mean that mountains completely are preventing these earthquakes, but it does mean that mountains are preventing the earthquakes till one extent. So they are much and useful for us, for human beings especially. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. You can ask now.
I'm Rahil from first year. My question is that you have told many things about science and Quran. But there are also many things in Quran for science. What about them?
But there are many things for science. What was the last talk?
But there are many things in Quran for science. What about them?